It's in the game.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions.
Project, this ain't what you want.
I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And off we go from Ford Field. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff going to open up with a throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Laporta in motion. On second down, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early lead.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 17-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18. Much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
It's a gain of 19.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here too. They don't get it on 3rd. Don't be surprised if they go forward on 4th. This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It is caught left side by St. Brown.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Laporta in motion. On 4th down, Goff. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
That's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Ravens.
What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 37 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Flush to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect, but man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And boy, did he ever.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Lions 8.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cut. 180. Turbo.
On first down, it's gone. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here
we go. 180.
Goff. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's first and 10.
We go tonight. White 20.
Goff to throw. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Goff to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
A loss of 7 brings up second and 17 at the
Second down throw for Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. No touchdown, but they are close. It's going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 41 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Here's Goff. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
We go tonight. White 20.
Here's Goff. That one taken in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown, Lions.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Banks, good with the extra point. And the Lions are back within 6.
Lions 15.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 19-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Going to go right back to Henry. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
Gain of 8.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 30-yard line.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Open man, that's Flowers. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route run. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Alex Anzalone in for the 10.
20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Jackson forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he will score!
Jackson on the keeper.
Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
From the gun, Jackson. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Loop to kick off for
Now,
Baltimore.
after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard
Lions
line.
take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And my coach money hungry, trying to give me some more. No, I'll pack. This ain't, I'm tugging down on his side like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the strips in your big 5 years. You already know.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt the pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Big deal on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. Goff to throw on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll be set up now. up past the 40 with that
14
one.
yards. That's another Detroit
Shot up. It's gone.
first down.
Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This is Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. The Lions called their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
21-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have the Ravens first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. That mark shows first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Jackson now. Short, complete to Likely. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
42, Lions 23.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard.
At the 21-yard line.
In the sideline, that's St. Brown. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Goff. Throw here down the field. Ball incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown. The receiver he was trying to target.
Second and 10.
It's second down.
4-yard line.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A second down throw for Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't ready, no power.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. A first down throw for Jackson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens are going to extend their lead.
29, Lions 23.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Then give me the E. Then give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. We go tonight.
Goff to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Goff to throw. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
And put him in control.
Ready up! They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
This defense all over this one. They get it down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. They're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 42 yards. First and 10.
29-yard line.
Let's go. We're going to go play action with Penix. That is brought in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready, set.
From the gun, here is Penix. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. From the gun, it's Penix. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken around the 11. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10. And they're on the 30-yard line.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down.
To throw is shut. Forced out wide. He runs with it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
Yards on the play.
You know this defense works all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And it's going to be third down. That one caught Devon Valez. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
First and 10 now from the 36. Looking to throw. It's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Gain of 2. Brings
So
up second
after
and
1,
8.
7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. That's to Mooney. Complete right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
Penix going to throw again. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
A gain of 26
Now it is
more
1st
yards.
and goal.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Robinson, the ball carrier.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them so much for a fake. It's a sack.
3-yard loss on the play.
Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts at the 13. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
Now Shuck. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, the ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
It's a turnover on down.
And a lefty Penix on 1st down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
Back to to throw. Here's Penix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back to play.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the bootleg, it is shot. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As that will stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is shot. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. Oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll go play action here with Chuck. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. To the air is shot. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
4 yards.
A gain of 24 through the air. First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in!
Shuck's pass.
Mason Tipton. Touchdown, New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing is Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Penix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a 1st down.
First down.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. Down the left sideline. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Shuck. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. To throw is Shuck. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Back up on your side of the field. Just convert on 3rd down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a 4th down decision deep in your own territory.
They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's going to have the Saints' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple of 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On 1st down, Shuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Saints
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That is incomplete. No way to put the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second
Javon
and
Bailey was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. To the air again is Shuck. He look middle here, and there's Olave. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. He's got his big tight end. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The Falcons, first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle mainline to Mario Davis. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 38-yard line.
It is second and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60, take. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And here's Bijan. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
A 4-yard
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Fourth down, and here's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is caught! And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New England Patriots. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Foxborough. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's Nix to throw right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incomplete.
And he can't find anywhere to go